your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
Checking in on that forecast now, meteorologist Andrew Samet joins us in the Weather Center. Andrew, what you got cooking for us?
All right, we have another nice spring day in store for us today. Taking the latest look at satellite and radar, we've got a lot of clouds in our easternmost areas and in deep East Texas as well. These clouds will slowly decrease as we head into the afternoon, but they'll definitely stick around for quite some time, especially the farther east you go into our area. Temperature-wise right now, we're sitting out in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Going to be cooler where we have the clouds more thick there, 65 degrees in Hemphill and Marshall. You can see some showers trying to creep in, crossing the Sabine River within the next couple of hours into portions of Shelby and San Augustine counties and Sabine County as well. But again, nothing really too heavy with this activity. High temperatures today climbing into the upper 70s in western areas where there will be more sunshine, middle 70s more likely down into the Toledo Bend area as we see a lot of clouds move on into those areas. Winds out of the southeast today at around 10 miles per hour. Now the normal high temperature is 76 degrees. We are going to be around there for the next 7 days. No wild temperature swings like we saw last week. None of that going from the nearly 90-degree mark to highs in the 50s. We stay pretty consistently in the 70s and 80s for the next 7 days. So really good weather to get outside as much as possible, but don't do so late Friday into Saturday because we will have a risk of some thunderstorms. First on Friday, the level 1 out of 5 risk remains. The Friday threat's pretty low for us. Not really too concerned about severe weather. In fact, thunderstorms look unlikely overall, but if a storm does develop late Friday afternoon, then it will be capable of large hail and potentially damaging wind gusts, but tornado threat's extremely low with that system. For Saturday, we have a increased risk of severe weather in our far eastern areas where we have that slight risk, the level 2 out of 5 for Linden, Marshall, Carthage, down to Center and Hemphill, and then pretty nearly the rest of the area underneath that level 1 out of 5 marginal risk for an isolated severe threat. Again, the threats for Saturday is mostly large hail and maybe damaging winds. Tornado threat still very low with this system. Now here's what Futurecast has going for us into the day on Friday and Saturday. Now Friday's mostly dry with high temperatures climbing into the 80s out there. Again, storms will be hard to come by on Friday. But on Saturday, we'll have 2 different storm systems trying to impact our area. First one during the morning and early afternoon in the Toledo Bend area, but then we get a cold front moving across the area as well. And now those 2 systems will combine to create some showers and storms during the day on Saturday, especially the farther east you go across the area. Potential for some heavy rain and some localized flooding, certainly a possibility, especially down into deep East Texas, where we could see batches of heavier rain move through during the Saturday evening hours. And then by 8, 9 o'clock, the rain will exit off to our south and to our east, and then we'll dry out into our day on Sunday. To recap our forecast for today, we climb into the upper 70s out there with a shower or 2 possible in our easternmost areas closer to the Louisiana state line. And then for tonight, we are going to drop down to the middle 50s with mostly clear skies and a south wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Your 7-day forecast looks like this. After we get rid of the storms on Saturday, we'll have a beautiful Sunday and Monday with low humidity and highs in the 70s. We'll be back into the 80s Tuesday and Wednesday with the humidity returning. And then for deep East Texas, it is more of the same. Watch for that severe weather threat for the day on Saturday. For your latest weather forecast, go to our website. That is KETK.com.